Hi, one of the most important things ever in business is your mindset. I've coached many companies, and in some cases, just changing the owner's or the leader's mindset has made all the difference in the world. So this is what we call the successful business owner's mindset or business leader's mindset. So just a couple of thoughts about this. There'll be more to follow in a 3-webinar series. The most important thing that we talk about is staying above the line. There's been many books written about this. You can find these books, you can read them yourself. But some of the concepts about staying above the line has to do with whether you're outcome focused, has to do with whether you're accountable and whether or not you hold others accountable, and has to do with whether or not you're proactive. Of course, there's an opposite to each of these. Some people are not outcome focused. They're not able to hold others accountable, let alone themselves accountable. And some people are very reactive as opposed to being proactive. The other items that are below the line are things like being full of blame, meaning blaming others for everything that happens. Another concept is being a person that offers excuses rather than offers results. The third item is being in denial, meaning having a certain situation going on in your business and not even being aware of it or not even recognizing it. In other words, just being in a constant state of denial. And then the last thing is this whole concept of sarcasm, something that I like to jokingly say is the new national sport instituted by Jerry Seinfeld. But we find sarcasm to really be a bad thing in a business, and it really starts things in the wrong direction. Usually a sarcastic joke may be funny for a minute, but it usually leaves somebody wounded and somebody getting a cheap thrill. We call the people above the line being winners, the people below the line being the whiners, and we find out that the winners in business are the ones that get results. If you have a reactive workplace, if you have a workplace that's full of excuses rather than results, blaming others, doing that game we used to call CIA or cover your ass, that really doesn't work, and it really doesn't provide benefits. So this is the single most important business concept when it comes to your mindset. Something else that's really prevalent in business that really is harmful is this thing that we call the I know disease. And you've all met them. They're the people that know everything, the people that are the know-it-alls. Most importantly, as a leader, if you have that I know disease, you shut down communication. So people don't want to come to you with ideas because they feel like you know everything anyway, so they just avoid you. As a leader, you want to keep the channels of communication open, you want to keep the learning open, and even the lowest employee in the organization can have a great idea that might be actually groundbreaking. So we have to get rid of this I know disease, the know-it-all part. And just because you're the business leader, it does not mean you're the smartest person on the block, does not mean that you need to be. I like to say that great leaders are great listeners. So we want to listen, and we want people to tell us more. Sometimes they have great ideas, sometimes we need them to explain it to us. But the whole point is, the more we listen, the more we learn. Maybe we learn things about our business, maybe we learn about the competitors, maybe we learn about things that are going on in our business that we're oblivious to. The last thing I want to talk about is this whole concept of being a lifelong learner. Charlie Tremendous Jones once said that leaders are readers. I want to change that and say that leaders are learners. The best leaders are the best learners. I don't care what age you are, you still have more to learn. The more open you are to learning, the more you're going to improve your business, and the more that you're going to improve the performance, and in the end, get better results. So as a leader, I challenge you to always be open to learning and always be open to listening. So if you want more on this, stay tuned, because we're going to do a 3-part webinar series on mindset. I've given you just a tiny bit of information, but if you want to learn more, if you want to find out more how to keep your own mindset in the right spot, stay tuned and come back to Paramount Business Development and the Paramount HVAC Institute to learn more. Thank you. Have a great day.